Your most intimate goals and dreams are like seeds planted deep within the soil of your heart. These are the visions, aspirations, and desires that have been birthed from the core of your being. They are often delicate, vulnerable, and require the right environment to grow and flourish. When you first conceive a dream, it is in its most fragile state. It is a tender shoot that needs to be nurtured with care, protected from the harsh elements of doubt, fear, and negativity. The world we live in is filled with people who either knowingly or unknowingly project their own limitations and insecurities onto others. When you share your most intimate dreams with those who do not understand them, you risk exposing them to these negative influences. It's like exposing a young seedling to a storm. Before it has had the chance to take root, the dream may be crushed under the weight of skepticism or blown away by the winds of discouragement. You must understand that not everyone is equipped to handle the magnitude of your vision. Your dreams are unique to you, crafted from your experiences, passions, and the inner calling that drives you forward. When you reveal these dreams prematurely, you invite opinions, judgments, and critiques that may not align with the true purpose of your vision. Even those with the best intentions may unknowingly cast shadows of doubt, causing you to second-guess yourself and the path you are on. Moreover, sharing your intimate goals too soon can lead to a dilution of their power. The energy and excitement that you feel for your vision can be sapped away by the responses of others. Words of doubt, even when spoken out of concern, can linger in your mind, creating an internal battle between your faith in your dream and the fear instilled by others. This inner conflict can stifle your progress, causing you to hesitate, procrastinate, or even abandon your dreams altogether. There is also the risk of others trying to impose their own ideas or expectations onto your vision. When you share your goals with those who do not fully understand or appreciate your unique perspective, they may attempt to mold your dreams into something that fits their own worldview. This can lead to a compromise of your original vision, as you find yourself trying to please others rather than staying true to the calling that was placed within you. Your dreams are precious, and they deserve to be nurtured in an environment of faith, positivity, and unwavering belief. In the early stages, it is crucial to keep them close, sharing them only with those who have earned the right to hear them, those who have shown that they can support and encourage you without imposing their own limitations. Personal struggles are an inevitable part of the human experience, and they often serve as the crucible in which our character is forged. These challenges, whether they arise from external circumstances or internal conflicts, have a profound impact on our growth and development. However, there is a delicate balance between seeking support and protecting the sanctity of our inner battles. Not every struggle is meant to be shared, and there are certain trials that are best faced in the quiet solitude of our own hearts. When you are in the midst of a personal struggle, you are in a vulnerable state. Your emotions are raw, your thoughts are often scattered, and your spirit may be weary. In these moments, sharing your struggles with others can expose you to a range of reactions, some of which may not be helpful or even harmful. The reality is that not everyone is equipped to handle the depth of your pain or the complexity of your challenges. Some may offer well-meaning advice that misses the mark entirely, while others may unintentionally belittle your experience by comparing it to their own or suggesting that it's not that bad. Moreover, there is a risk that those with whom you share your struggles may not have the emotional maturity or integrity to handle your vulnerability with the care it deserves. When you open up about your deepest challenges, you are laying bare a part of yourself that is tender and sensitive. If this trust is betrayed, whether through gossip, judgment, or a lack of empathy, it can deepen your wounds and make the struggle even more difficult to bear. There is a reason why certain battles are meant to be fought alone, in the quiet spaces where your spirit can commune with the divine, without the interference of external voices. Another consideration is that sharing your struggles can sometimes amplify them. When you vocalize your pain or frustration, it can give those feelings more power, making them feel more real and overwhelming. In some cases, it's as if speaking about the struggle cements it in your reality, making it harder to see beyond the immediate challenge to the solutions that lie ahead. By keeping certain struggles to yourself, you retain the ability to process them internally, to work through your emotions and thoughts in a way that allows you to gain clarity and perspective without the pressure of external input. Furthermore, there is a certain strength that comes from enduring struggles in silence. It is in these moments of quiet resilience that you discover the depths of your inner fortitude. When you face challenges on your own, you are forced to rely on your own resources, your faith, your wisdom, and your inner strength. This process of self-reliance can be incredibly empowering as it teaches you that you have the capacity to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. It is in the silence of your personal struggles that you often find your greatest growth, as you learn to navigate the complexities of life with grace and courage. There is also the spiritual dimension to consider. Many struggles are not just physical or emotional battles, they are spiritual tests that are meant to refine your soul. In these instances, sharing your struggles with others may not bring the relief or support you seek because the solution lies in the realm of the spirit. These are the struggles that require you to go inward, to seek guidance and strength from a higher power, and to trust in the process of spiritual growth. It is in these moments that you are reminded of the importance of maintaining a personal connection with the divine and of allowing your faith to carry you through the storm. Additionally, the act of sharing your struggles can sometimes shift the focus away from healing and towards seeking validation or sympathy. While it is natural to desire understanding and support, there is a danger in becoming too reliant on the approval or pity of others. When you seek validation for your struggles, you may inadvertently give away your power, allowing others to define your experience and dictate your response. This can lead to a cycle of dependency where you feel the need to continually share your struggles in order to feel heard or valued rather than focusing on the internal work needed to overcome them. Another aspect to consider is the impact that sharing your struggles can have on your relationships. When you regularly share your personal challenges with others, it can alter the dynamics of your interactions. Some people may begin to see you as someone who is constantly in need of support, which can strain the relationship or create an imbalance in the way you relate to one another. This is not to say that you should never seek help, but rather that there is wisdom in choosing carefully whom you confide in and in recognizing when it is more beneficial to work through your struggles on your own. Moreover, sharing your struggles can sometimes lead to unwanted advice or interference. Not everyone will understand the nuances of your situation, and their well-intentioned suggestions may not be aligned with what you truly need. This can create confusion or frustration as you find yourself sifting through advice that may not be relevant or helpful. By keeping your struggles private, you give yourself the space to find your own solutions, guided by your intuition and inner wisdom, rather than being swayed by the opinions of others. Your financial situation is one of the most private aspects of your life, yet it is also one of the most impactful. Money, by its very nature, is deeply intertwined with your sense of security, freedom, and even your self-worth. It influences not only your day-to-day living, but also your long-term goals, relationships, and overall quality of life. Because of this, it is essential to approach the subject of your finances with a high degree of discretion and care. When you share details about your financial situation with others, you open a door to potential misunderstandings, misjudgments, and even exploitation. Money is a sensitive topic that can evoke a wide range of emotions in people, from envy to concern, from admiration to resentment. The way others perceive your financial status can influence their behavior toward you, and not always in positive ways. For example, if you reveal that you are in a strong financial position, you may find that some people begin to treat you differently, perhaps expecting more from you or viewing you as a source of financial support. This can lead to a strain on relationships as the focus shifts from genuine connection to financial expectations. Conversely, if you disclose financial difficulties, you may find yourself on the receiving end of pity or unsolicited advice. While some people may genuinely want to help, others might see your situation as a weakness to be exploited. They may offer solutions that align with their own interests rather than yours, or they may judge you based on their perceptions of what it means to be in financial straits. This judgment can be damaging, leading to feelings of shame or inadequacy, which can further complicate your ability to navigate your financial challenges with a clear and confident mind. Another critical aspect to consider is the impact that sharing your financial details can have on your mental and emotional well-being. Money, or the lack thereof, can be a significant source of stress. When you share your financial situation with others, you may inadvertently invite their anxieties and opinions into your own mental space, adding to the burden you already carry. This can make it more difficult to find peace of mind or to approach your financial decisions with the clarity and focus they require. Instead of receiving the support you might hope for, you may end up feeling more overwhelmed by the weight of others' concerns and judgments. Furthermore, sharing your financial situation can also impact your professional life. In the workplace, revealing too much about your financial standing can affect the dynamics with your colleagues and supervisors. For instance, if your financial status is known, it could influence how others perceive your motivations, your work ethic, or even your decisions about career advancement. Those who know about your financial situation might make assumptions about your priorities or your needs, which could lead to unintended consequences in your professional relationships or opportunities. It's important to remember that in many environments, money talk can shift the focus away from your skills, talents, and contributions and place it on your financial standing, a shift that can undermine your professional identity and goals. Additionally, financial privacy is closely tied to your overall security. In an age where personal information can be easily shared and accessed, keeping your financial details private is not just a matter of discretion, but also a matter of safeguarding your personal security. Sharing your financial situation with the wrong person or group can expose you to risks such as identity theft, fraud, or other forms of financial exploitation. The more people who know about your financial details, the greater the chance that this information could be used against you in ways you might not anticipate. There is also the matter of financial independence and empowerment. When you keep your financial situation to yourself, you retain full control over your financial decisions. You are free to make choices based on your values, goals, and circumstances without the pressure of outside opinions or expectations. This autonomy is crucial in developing a sense of financial empowerment, where you feel confident in your ability to manage your resources effectively and in alignment with your long-term vision. Sharing your financial situation can sometimes erode this sense of empowerment, as you may find yourself second-guessing your decisions based on the feedback or reactions of others. Moreover, financial discussions often lead to comparisons both by others and by yourself. When you share your financial status, you may unintentionally invite others to compare their situation to yours, leading to feelings of envy or competition. This can create tension in relationships as people may begin to view you through the lens of your financial standing rather than as a whole person. On the flip side, you may also start comparing yourself to others based on the feedback you receive, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy or a distorted view of your own financial progress. Financial comparisons are rarely helpful and often detract from your ability to focus on your own unique journey. It's also important to recognize that money can be a polarizing topic, one that has the power to create divisions even among close friends and family members. When you share your financial situation, you may unknowingly trigger unresolved issues or differences in values that can strain relationships. For example, someone who is struggling financially may feel resentful or envious if they perceive that you are more financially secure. Alternatively, someone who is more affluent may begin to view you as less capable or less responsible based on their understanding of your financial situation. These dynamics can create barriers to genuine connection and can complicate relationships that were once straightforward and harmonious. Family issues are among the most sensitive and deeply rooted aspects of our lives. They often touch on the core of who we are, shaped by years of shared history, traditions, and relationships. The family unit, with all its complexities, serves as the primary foundation upon which our identities and worldviews are built. Because of the intimate nature of these bonds, the challenges and conflicts that arise within a family are often layered with emotions, expectations, and unspoken understandings that are difficult to unravel or explain to outsiders. When you share your family issues with others, you invite them into a space that is intensely personal and often fraught with delicate nuances. Family dynamics are rarely straightforward, and what may seem like a simple issue to an outsider is often the result of years, sometimes generations of interactions, patterns, and unresolved tensions. By discussing these matters with people who are not intimately familiar with the intricacies of your family, you run the risk of receiving advice or opinions that lack the depth and context needed to truly understand the situation. This can lead to misunderstandings or oversimplifications of complex issues, which may not only fail to address the root of the problem, but could also exacerbate existing tensions. Moreover, family issues often involve multiple parties, each with their own perspectives, emotions, and stakes in the matter. When you share these issues with others, you are not only revealing your own thoughts and feelings, but also exposing the private matters of those involved. This can create a sense of betrayal or breach of trust within the family, as members may feel that their personal struggles or conflicts have been aired without their consent. This can deepen the rifts that already exist, making reconciliation or resolution even more challenging. There is also the potential for bias when discussing family issues with outsiders. Every person brings their own experiences, values, and beliefs to the table, and these can color the advice or feedback they provide. Someone who has had a negative experience with their own family, for example, might project their feelings onto your situation, encouraging you to take actions that align with their unresolved issues rather than what is best for your unique circumstances. Similarly, someone who places a high value on family unity may encourage you to suppress your feelings or compromise in ways that are not healthy for you. This is not to say that outside perspectives are always unhelpful, but rather that they must be considered carefully with an awareness of the potential for bias. Family issues also have a way of triggering deep emotional responses, both in yourself and in those with whom you share them. When you discuss these matters with others, you may find that their emotional reactions, whether it be anger, sympathy, or even pity, can amplify your own feelings, making it more difficult to navigate the situation with a clear and balanced mind. This emotional amplification can cloud your judgment, leading you to make decisions based on heightened emotions rather than thoughtful consideration. It can also create an echo chamber where your grievances are validated to such an extent that it becomes harder to see the situation from multiple angles or to consider the perspectives of other family members. Furthermore, discussing family issues with outsiders can sometimes lead to unintended consequences, particularly if the information is not kept confidential. Once shared, private family matters can spread beyond your control, reaching individuals who were never intended to be part of the conversation. This can lead to gossip, misunderstandings, and even damage to your family's reputation within the broader community. The repercussions of such leaks can be far-reaching, affecting not only your relationships within the family, but also how your family is perceived by others. In close-knit communities or social circles where word travels quickly, this can create a lasting impact that is difficult to undo. There is also the matter of respect for the family unit itself. Regardless of the issues at hand, every family has its own set of values, traditions, and boundaries that are integral to its identity. When you choose to share family issues with others, you are, in a sense, stepping outside of these boundaries and inviting external influences into a space that is meant to be sacred and protected. This can disrupt the sense of unity and cohesion that is essential to a healthy family dynamic, as it introduces elements that may not align with the family's established way of handling conflicts or challenges. It is important to recognize that, while seeking support is sometimes necessary, there is also value in preserving the sanctity of the family and handling certain matters within the confines of those who are directly involved. Additionally, family issues often require time and space to be resolved. The process of working through conflicts, misunderstandings, or grievances within a family is rarely quick or straightforward. It involves multiple conversations, a willingness to listen and understand different perspectives, and often a great deal of patience. When you share these issues with others, particularly those who may not fully grasp the complexity of the situation, you may feel pressured to act or make decisions before you are ready. This external pressure can disrupt the natural flow of the resolution process, leading to hasty decisions that may not be in the best interest of everyone involved. Another consideration is the impact that sharing family issues can have on your mental and emotional well-being. Family conflicts can be deeply draining, taking a toll on your energy, focus, and overall sense of peace. When you share these struggles with others, you may find that the conversations themselves can become an additional burden. Rehashing the same issues, explaining the same dynamics, and processing others' reactions can be exhausting, leaving you with less mental and emotional bandwidth to actually address the issues at hand. In some cases, discussing family problems can even become a form of avoidance, where the act of talking about the issue replaces the need to take concrete steps toward resolution. Furthermore, family issues are often deeply intertwined with your personal identity. The way you relate to your family, the roles you play within it, and the history you share are all integral parts of who you are. When you share these issues with others, you are also, in a way, sharing a part of yourself that is vulnerable and deeply personal. This can leave you feeling exposed or even misunderstood if the person you are sharing with does not fully grasp the significance of what you are revealing. There is a risk that your identity and your understanding of yourself within the context of your family could be shaped by the feedback and opinions of others in ways that may not be authentic to your true self. The decision about your next move is one of the most pivotal and consequential choices you can make in life. It is a moment where the trajectory of your journey can shift dramatically, where the course of your future is, in many ways, decided. Whether this next move involves a career change, a new business venture, a significant relationship decision, or a major life transition, it is not merely a matter of what you do next, but also how you position yourself for the future. The implications of this decision ripple far beyond the present moment, influencing not only your own life, but potentially the lives of those around you. When contemplating your next move, you must approach it with a sense of purpose and strategic foresight. This is not a time for impulsive decisions or actions driven by momentary emotions. Rather, it requires a deep and thoughtful consideration of where you are, where you want to go, and what you need to do to get there. The complexity of this process cannot be overstated. It involves not just an assessment of external circumstances, but also an inward reflection on your values, your goals, and your ultimate vision for your life. The importance of discretion in this process cannot be ignored. The decisions you make about your next move are deeply personal and should be guarded with the utmost care. Sharing your plans prematurely or with the wrong people can open you up to a host of unnecessary complications. For instance, well-meaning friends or family members may offer advice based on their own experiences and biases, which might not align with your unique situation. Their opinions, though given with good intentions, could influence you in ways that detract from your own clarity and confidence. This can lead to second-guessing or even altering your plans to accommodate the views of others, which may not serve your best interests. Moreover, when you disclose your next move to others, you expose yourself to the potential for doubt, criticism, or even sabotage. Not everyone will understand or support your vision, and some may feel threatened or envious of your ambitions. This can manifest in subtle ways such as negative feedback or discouragement, which can sap your energy and diminish your resolve. It's important to remember that not everyone is on the same path as you, and their inability to see your vision should not deter you from pursuing it. By keeping your plans close to your chest, you protect your mental and emotional space, allowing you to focus on what truly matters, your next move, and the steps required to bring it to fruition. There is also the strategic element of timing to consider. When it comes to your next move, timing can be everything. Revealing your plans too soon can disrupt the natural flow of events or alert others to your intentions before you're ready to act. This can lead to a loss of opportunities or create unnecessary obstacles in your path. For example, in a professional setting, sharing your plans to leave a job or start a new venture might prompt your current employer to take actions that could hinder your transition. Similarly, in a competitive environment, revealing your next move could give others an advantage, allowing them to preempt or counter your actions. By keeping your intentions private until the appropriate moment, you retain control over the timing and execution of your plans, maximizing your chances of success. Your next move is also a reflection of your growth and evolution as an individual. It represents a step forward in your journey, a move towards greater alignment with your purpose and potential. This process of growth is deeply personal and often involves overcoming internal challenges such as fear, doubt, or limiting beliefs. When you share your plans with others, you may invite their insecurities or unresolved issues into your decision-making process, which can complicate your ability to move forward with confidence and clarity. It is important to create a space where you can process these challenges on your own terms without the added weight of external opinions or judgments. Additionally, your next move often requires a significant investment of resources, time, energy, money, and focus. These resources are finite and must be managed carefully to ensure that you are putting them to their best use. When you share your plans with others, there is a risk that you may be drawn into unnecessary discussions, debates, or distractions that drain these valuable resources. This can dilute your focus and make it more difficult to maintain the level of commitment and discipline needed to execute your plans effectively. By keeping your next move private, you can conserve your resources and direct them towards the actions that will have the greatest impact on your success. There is also the element of surprise to consider. In many cases, the effectiveness of your next move can be enhanced by the element of surprise. When others are unaware of your plans, they are less likely to interfere or counteract your efforts. This gives you the advantage of acting on your terms without the need to navigate the expectations or reactions of others. In competitive environments, whether in business, career, or personal endeavors, the ability to move stealthily and strategically can be a powerful tool, allowing you to achieve your goals with greater ease and efficiency. Furthermore, your next move is a statement of your intentions and aspirations. It is a declaration of where you are headed and what you aim to achieve. This statement, however, does not need to be made public before it's time. By keeping your plans to yourself, you allow your actions to speak for you. This approach not only protects your plans from premature exposure, but also builds a sense of anticipation and momentum. When you eventually reveal your next move through your actions, it carries a greater impact because it is backed by the work you have already done in private. This approach ensures that your next move is not just an intention, but a reality that you have already begun to bring into existence. In conclusion, the 5 aspects we've discussed, your most intimate goals and dreams, personal struggles, financial situation, family issues, and next move are the core elements of your life that demand careful safeguarding. These are the areas where you must exercise the highest level of discretion, as they hold the power to shape your future and the trajectory of your personal growth. By keeping these matters close to your heart, you maintain control over your path, avoid unnecessary complications, and protect your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. In a world where we are often encouraged to share everything, there is profound wisdom in understanding that some things are best kept within the sanctity of your own confidence. Guard your privacy, nurture your inner strength, and move forward with the assurance that your journey is uniquely yours to navigate.